With immigration on voters' minds this presidential election season, the Biden campaign is ramping up efforts to remind them of the Trump administration policies on the issue.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime.
A 50-second ad named "Ripped Apart" shows images of children crying and followed by some of former President Donald Trump's anti-immigrant comments.
Wants to bring back cruel and inhumane family separation policies that rip children from their parents at the border. Folks, that's not who we are.
The family separation policy announced 6 years ago led to the separation of more than 5,000 children from their parents and other adult relatives. Some were infants. Immigration rights groups sued the Trump administration.
The ACLU brought the family separation lawsuit in the beginning of 2018 when we learned that the Trump administration was engaging in a practice of taking children from their parents.
Under the policy, families were separated and parents criminally prosecuted for crossing the border illegally.
We brought the lawsuit called Miss L v. ICE in the federal court in San Diego, a national class action, and ultimately got an injunction from the court, said the policy was likely unconstitutional, was brutal and unconscionable, and that the Trump administration needed to end the practice immediately and reunify all the children it had taken away and had to help us find all these families.
The lawsuit was settled in 2023. Children and relatives who were separated will receive assistance with health care, housing, and legal needs. They will also have access to a fast asylum process and can receive 3 years of humanitarian parole, allowing them to live in the U.S. legally. Still, nearly 1,000 children have yet to be reunited with their parents and relatives.
And we have been searching for years for all the families that were separated, many of whom are still not found.
In 2018, Trump signed another executive order reversing his administration's family separation policy after a national and international outcry. He has continued to talk tough on border security.
Because we want people to come in, but they have to come in legally.
The Biden administration rolled back Trump's immigration policies, prompting criticism from Republican lawmakers. Berger learned notes that in December, the court ordered that
for 8 years, no administration may engage in a family separation practice. We would have liked it to have been indefinite.
U.S. border officials can still separate a child from their parents if there is evidence the child is in danger. The separation must be documented. Immigration lawyers must be notified. But if future administrations try to make the separation of families frequent and routine again, immigration lawyers say they're ready to go back to the courts. Aline Barros, VOA News, Washington.